Sunrise spills across a Colorado dairy, painting metal roofs gold as rows of black and white Holsteins shuffle toward the milking parlor. The scene feels timeless, wholesome, even nostalgic, until you learn that several of these cows have tested positive for H5N1, a strain of bird flu once thought chained to barns filled with chickens and turkeys. The virus has made an audacious leap across species, trading feathers for fur and placing breakfast tables on alert. This chapter sets the stakes: how a microbe forged in a poultry shed now lurks in the very milk most families pour without a thought. For decades, H5N1 haunted headlines whenever it burned through Asian poultry markets, but infections in mammals were rare and often dead-end. That changed in late March 2025, when veterinary labs in Texas and Kansas isolated the virus from dairy cows suffering sudden drops in milk yield, fever and sluggishness. Genomic sequencing revealed a handful of mutations in the receptor-binding pocket of the hemagglutinin protein, tweaks that let the virus grasp bovine respiratory cells with unsettling ease. Within 2 weeks, state officials counted 74 affected herds across 17 counties. The jump stunned epidemiologists. Never before had avian influenza found a comfy foothold in cattle. Milk trucks kept rolling, yet whispers spread at breakfast bars and grocery aisles. Could the virus flow from udder to carton? Raw milk advocates insisted pasteurization would neutralize any threat, but early digital rumors traveled faster than lab confirmations. Social feeds exploded, with cell phone footage of farmers dumping milk into trenches, blue plastic gloves piled nearby. Although the Food and Drug Administration quickly stated that commercial pasteurization inactivates H5N1, trust drained as quickly as spilled milk. The emotional fracture ran deeper than commerce. Dairy farms are family farms. Cows have names, personalities, and a daily rhythm entwined with workers who see them more than their own kids. A virus crossing the barn door felt like betrayal by nature itself. Farmers who once feared price swings now worried about biosecurity inspections, quarantine tape, and culling orders. Meanwhile, consumer parents toggled between sympathy and self-preservation, scanning cartons for origins, Googling safe milk temperature, and quietly shifting to oat lattes. Our journey starts at this point of tension. The leap from bird to cow is both biological and symbolic, a warning that ecological boundaries are more porous than we like to admit. Over the next 5 chapters, we will track the virus from its avian cradle through cattle corridors, into economic spreadsheets and ethical debates, and finally toward the collective choices that can stop the next spillover before it starts. Milk marketing boards quickly convened crisis panels, crafting messaging that walked a tightrope between reassurance and transparency. Television commercials depicted smiling nutritionists pouring glasses of milk next to animated shield icons labeled pasteurized protection. Meanwhile, farmers live-streamed daily routines on social platforms, fielding questions about tractor disinfection and calf immunity. This grassroots storytelling forged unexpected alliances. Urban food influencers partnered with rural farmers. Veterinary behaviorists observed subtle stress indicators. Tail flick frequency reduced rumination that correlated with subclinical infection. Incorporating these biomarkers into barn management apps turned smartphones into sentinel devices. Every data point became a pixel in a rapidly updating heat map illustrating the outbreak in living color, far more vividly than any press release. By the chapter's end, one statistic crystallizes urgency. In just 6 weeks, the virus traveled from a single index herd to facilities across 9 states, with an estimated 110,000 cows at risk of exposure. This number reframes the issue from a curious anomaly to a national biosecurity litmus test. Within this maelstrom, culinary culture reacted in surprising ways. Farm-to-table restaurants replaced seasonal cheese plates with creative plant-based spreads, explaining sourcing decisions on menu footnotes that doubled as mini public health PSAs. Food bloggers filmed side-by-side taste tests between traditional burrata and almond ricotta, framing the shift not as deprivation but as chef-driven innovation. These gastronomic adaptations illustrate a broader principle. When biology redraws the menu, culture